Hey guys, welcome to the show. So big YouTuber Graham Stephan is selling coffee called Bankroll Coffee based off of his whole 20-cent coffee idea.
This is why I'm a millionaire, is because I drink this coffee.
So I decided I wanted to try it and see if it was A, any good, B, if it really costs 20 cents per cup, and C, if it'll make me a millionaire. So I logged into the very impressive website and was immediately captivated by the full screen video and just went ahead and ordered a bag of coffee. But it seems I was so brainwashed by Graham's impressive marketing techniques that I completely forgot that I was going on vacation to the West Coast and I would not be here when the coffee arrived. I would be in LA and Vegas, and while in Vegas, I would literally meet Graham Stephan at his house and be a guest on his podcast. Check out the iced coffee hour, by the way. And I could have literally just grabbed a bag of coffee off him in person, but no, the coffee sat on my porch for a week while I was away.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
But now I'm back, and I'm ready to try this legendary coffee. What's this? So even though there is clearly an option on his website to choose between beans and ground coffee, me being the idiot that I am, just hit the order button and ended up with coffee beans. But I knew there was a device somewhere in the house that could help with this. Guys, if you want to see me getting hit in the face with coffee beans in slow motion one more time, hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm. And get your 2 free stocks from Webull with my link below. Go on. You can do it. Thanks. Okay, here you go, as promised. Okay, so let's actually brew this thing. Now, Graham recommends drip coffee, but like you've seen, I'm much more of a fan of the French press myself. So we're gonna do a few versions. We're gonna do French press, we're gonna do percolator, and we're gonna do drip coffee. Look, I bought this machine especially for this video, okay? I'm probably just gonna throw it out afterwards. Now, I have followed the instructions from Graham's original video on this subject exactly. All 3 versions of the coffee have sat in the refrigerator for 24 hours so they don't melt the ice when we pour them in the glass, because it's iced coffee, and if you melt the ice, you're gonna water down the taste of the coffee. Now, I tried to order the exact glasses that Graham uses, but they were sold out on Amazon, and I didn't want to buy a set of 16. So I got these ones for about $1 each from a Chinese supermarket. I think Graham would be proud of that, and they are pretty close to the one Graham uses in both size and shape. Okay, now here I've got the French press and the percolator glasses, and here is the actual drip coffee that Graham recommends. Now, I put in 12 cups worth of water, but it comes down to just about 11 cups once you know, the machine's done its thing. I wasn't able to get a Mr. Coffee like Graham uses, so I had to settle for a Hamilton Beach. I hope that's okay. And just for your reference as well, these glasses are 1 serving, okay? So this is 1 serving as is recommended in the instructions. This is 1 serving, and this is, well, it's made 11 cups, but actually I used 10 servings worth of coffee to make this. So just remember that. That's important for later on when we're trying to work out how much this all costs. But first of all, let's actually make 3 cups of coffee. I'm not really into coffee creamer, so instead I'm using milk, but that's really the only difference between mine and Graham's coffee. Now, coffee tasting is a fine art with some pretty intense charts that tell you all about the flavor of the coffee and all the different notes and but you know, basically I'm a bit of an idiot, so I'm gonna tell you if it's bitter or not, or if it's too weak or not, and then I think if it's otherwise all right tasting, we'll just pick something randomly from this chart. Okay, so first up we have the French press coffee. We get that little bit of a stir, and yeah, that color looks pretty much exactly like what Graham shows in his video. Let's try it. That's actually really good. I'm surprised. I thought the French press wasn't gonna come out so good, but you know, because Graham recommends drip, but it's not too weak, and I guess it's not too bitter. So let's say it's what shall we pick here? Let's say it's nutty. Let's say it's hazelnutty or pecan. Gosh, what do I like? I don't know, walnut. Let's say it's walnutty, that's fun. Okay, so this one's walnutty. All right, let's try the next one. So this is the percolator coffee, which, you know, Graham didn't recommend either. Color, again, is just about right, okay, with the milk. Let's try it. Okay, so this one's not so good. This one is too weak. Okay, so that I do know. Even though I'm an idiot and I don't know how to use this, I can tell you that if you brew it with a percolator, it's probably that you need more than they recommend on the back of the packet, okay? So don't brew it with a percolator, guys, unless you're willing to use more and waste your coffee, and then you're never gonna become a millionaire, all right? So don't use a percolator with Graham's coffee. Yeah, definitely too weak. Oh, that sucks. All right, let's try drip coffee. Okay. Drip coffee's kind of in the middle there. I would say my favorite is actually the French press, which is actually my preferred method of coffee anyway. The drip coffee, yeah, it's not as weak as the percolator, but it's not as strong as the French press. This is Graham's method, and this, I'm guessing, probably is going to work out the cheapest method of brewing the coffee. We'll do that in just a second. So I think by far my favorite, I would say, is the French press. Let's have another sip of that. Yeah, that's just so good. And if we're using the chart, you know, you could say it's fruity. Oh, graham crackers. Look, graham cracker is on there. Let's say that it tastes like a graham cracker. I don't know, I'm just making this up. Anyway, let's talk about price. So if you brew it in the exact way that Graham tells you to on the back of the bag, you are gonna use 2 tablespoons of ground coffee, which is 10 grams per cup, okay, per 6-ounce cup of water. Now this bag is 340 grams, so that means that you get 34 cups per bag. The bag is $9.99, so that would work out at 29 cents per cup. But the cup that you are making, okay, would be a little bit larger, all right? Now you can see I brewed it in these glasses, and the water fill line, you know, the coffee fill line, you can see a little remnant of that actually comes out to here. So what I poured into these glasses with the ice and the milk, it's only about 2/3 of that. So that means it does actually cost pretty much 20 cents, okay? Just scrapes in at 20 cents for the percolator and the French press, okay? However, for the drip coffee, I actually used a lot less, okay? Because I went by eye, attempting to use approximately the same amount as Graham used in his video, okay? I actually used 10 tablespoons of the coffee to brew. I got about 11 cups of coffee out of that. Now it is, I did say, you know, a little bit weak for me, okay? It's not quite as weak as the percolator, but it's a little bit weak. I mean, it's okay. A little bit on the weak side. However, the amount of coffee we used for this was far, far less. Let's just do the calculations for that. Now this one actually works out at just 14.6 cents per cup. And I think I even used 10 tablespoons instead of 12. Okay, so slightly on the weaker side, which is probably why it's tasting just a little bit weak for my liking. But you can see here, if you use 12 tablespoons per 12 cups, which is half the amount that they actually recommend for hot coffee for regular brewing with French press, etc., you're at 14 cents per cup. So that's pretty much bang on. When you add the cost of a little bit of ice, a little bit of water, and a little bit of milk, you're gonna be just, you know, a little bit under 20 cents. So well done, Graham. It really is 20-cent iced coffee. But I know there's one more question on my mind, and that is, will it really make me a millionaire? So let's take a sip of the coffee. I'm gonna take a sip of my favorite one, and I'm gonna open up my Chase account. Let's have a look here. Okay. Whoa! $1,420,000.69. I'm a millionaire. Thank you so much, Graham, for selling me your coffee and changing my life. It's absolutely awesome. Guys, go and subscribe to the Iced Coffee Hour. I will be on Graham's podcast in a couple of days or about a week's time, so subscribe to it in advance, check it out. Please subscribe to my channel if you're new. This is my second channel where I'm trying out a lot of more fun, more entertainment-based type videos, again, to do with financial topics. So if you're into that, do subscribe to this channel, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. I can just feel the money flowing through my veins.